day 2 of Combo Breaker 2024. We're starting off today with some Street Fighter 3 Third Strike pools. I'm Humbag, joined here with Vicious. How are you this morning?
You already know what it is, man. It's always an honor and pleasure to be here, first and foremost, to represent Third Strike with you also. I've been talking about this for a while. We've talked about this every single year. It's so very easy to work with you because you know what? You can throw down on the sticks just as good as these guys can as well.
I try to. I'm getting a little rusty. I get a little more grays in the hair, but you know, every once in a while I hop on there.
That's what they all say.
Try to put in some work.
To the dust. That's what it is. Yeah. Don't think he's bad at it. He's nice. He's nice still.
I'm okay. But anyway, we're starting off today. Third Strike pool actions. We're gonna have Desir coming up against Whim. This is the 10 a.m. pool block. This is the first group of pools for the day. Desir is in. Let's see. Who is he in the pool with? Yes, pool L 343. Oh, Jamar is in this pool. Jamar, very frequent. He's in the top 8s in this, especially in the Midwest here. Desir on the P1 side.
Yeah, Desir, he plays a handful of the modern games as well.
Yeah.
Seeing him this far into the bracket, or like this is just kind of like starting or whatever, but just seeing him up here and also representing the Yang is very refreshing to see.
Yep. Whim though rocking the big man. Big man Hugo.
It's the Hulk Hogan skin is what it is.
Oh, exactly.
So I like this too. Desir already taking a very aggressive approach, as you kind of should be. But.
Yeah, you can kind of bully Hugo from certain ranges. The record pressure can be kind of difficult, especially because his SPD doesn't have a lot of range to punish it all the time. Nice.
Most of the time you see Desir really cautious also with his meter, choosing when to EX man his strike. I think that's very important too, as to apply his strike. Yeah, if he's not using EX, he's just using at least one strike. Oh my god, the back is broken.
Nice parry on that.
That is sick. Yeah, you can still get the punish too. From that angle, you're still going to get any sort of punish.
Are you ready?
Good stuff from Whim there.
Go.
Nice kick in, and they're crouch short. EX mana slashes. That takes you to the corner almost immediately. Oh,
yeah.
Tried. Yes, that's the problem with sometimes going to parry after that. Stays with that. Yep.
Man, it's just below the kneecaps too, man.
Seeing a lot of that crouching short from Hugo. It's one of his best buttons for sure. Yeah, once again. Oh no! He let it rip. It held it. Oh, he tried to get.
No.
I think he wanted to try to go for the red parry.
I assume so. I definitely assume so. But there was a gap where it just whiffed.
Oh, that's a rare occurrence. You don't see crouching heavy punch hit that often. Hugo has a very unorthodox set of heavy normals. Jibbo's actually gone into a lot of detail lately about some uses for these strange normals.
Only he would kind of like find the time to do all of that.
Exactly.
Right? Like
he's the technician.
And he's a dad. Like I don't know. He's got life figured out, I think.
Trying to find his way out here. Desir is just bullying him here with EX mana slashes, which is kind of the name of Yang's game.
Once you're starved for meter, like if you only have like what, maybe one usage left, it becomes a little bit of a problem, right? This is where Hugo actually gets to push forward a little bit more. Whim exactly doing that.
Yep. Rocking out. He's got full stock of meter with Hammer Frenzy. Oh no, super punish. Yeah, so that was super punish right there. Even just crouch short. He's going to wake up and hit. Yes.
Damn. Jeez. Anytime I see him do the tap dance in front of you, that's when you get kind of nervous, right?
Too far on that EX mana slashes to connect and then go forward. Hey, palm in my face.
Right in the groin, dude.
Got the active frames on that palm.
That is clearing up any sort of blockage right there. That's what that is. That's double palm.
That's how you wake up in the morning. There's a nice double palm in your gut.
No, at that point, back to sleep. Probably at the hospital.
I mean, that's what it sometimes feels like when my cat jumps on me in the middle of the night. It's just, but we got Desir taking the first game over Whim. Starting off,
there we go.
Medium.
Get the high out colors out. Does that mean we're going to see standing 720?
I really hope so. He did switch to nice call, and he did pull out the 720 here.
3 sweeps, huh? Desir already showing that he really wants to move out of the way, or at least reset the positioning that he wants to get the proper dive kick spacing.
Oh, no punish on that again. Had just a little delayed. Desir ready with the parry. Starting with the pressure. EX mana slashes, light mana slash. Whim really has no answer for it.
Except for that.
Yep. Yep, early jump. Yep, big tall character sometimes. You can just kind of do it purely jump heavy.
That's
just how it goes.
Engage.
For the big fella.
Oh, the big booty bump. Yeah, the big booty.
Oh, you thought the back break shoot was going to hit, too?
Yeah, it is not really a great anti-air in this game. Good for reactionary stuff.
Oh, God.
Gets stuffed by pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Not that, though.
Yeah, using that preemptively to test whether or not your opponent's going to dive kick, we like that answer.
720 in stock. That did not combo. He might have been churning the butter there a little bit. He's on the big booty again. No punish on that. That was like minus 50.
yeah. Easily clearing the double digits for sure.
But Desir takes it. Good stuff to him. Whim moves into the loser's bracket. But that was our first match of the day. Waking up with some third strike. It's like a little jolt of coffee, but, you know, everyone out there getting your coffee, joining us wherever you're at. You know, it could be 8 a.m. there on the West Coast if you're out there tuning in as well.
True. But this is the premium. This is the premium coffee, man. I don't think you understand. This is like the stuff you get from Japan.
I mean, this isn't stuff you just throw, you know, into your little drip coffee maker.
No.
You know, you bust out, you know, something good. You got your Chemex, you got your French press. This is how you wake up.
I got the full Walter White setup from Breaking Bad. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
The whole chemistry set.
It's not just coffee. It's coffee.
Yeah.
It's the full vibe.
It's like, you know, italicized, you know, coffee. It feels like. You could underline it if you wanted to.
I could use a coffee myself right now. That sounds
You
amazing.
are not lying. That is actually the truth.
That might be the first thing I do in a little while here. But we're going to have Dr. B coming up here on the player 2 side against the cleanup crew. Hopefully trying to aim his way to clean up the crew of Dr. B off the stage. We'll see.
Okay.
I mean, maybe that's what his deal is. He's the cleanup crew. He gets on stage, he cleans clock. You know, that's just what he does.
That's true. No. I feel that. I was actually watching him play just a little bit ago before we went on. It was pretty nice with it. And then on the other side, Dr. B, Galaxy B, I love that it's like the full thing. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You have to say the whole thing every single time. Dr. B, Galaxy B.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That guy's been doing this for like
so
long, actually.
He's a CVS2 legend, if you want to put it that way.
What's
I mean,
crazy about it? He doesn't look like he's aged a bit.
No, from when I first
mad wild.
From when I first kind of met him and ran into him at tournaments, I'm like, and this was quite a long time ago when people were still playing CVS2 as a main game all the time, and that was his kind of game of choice.
Yeah, no doubt.
Same old Dr. B.
And he's got
Galaxy B.
Yeah, exactly that. And like, man, he has the same like clothing line on every single time, which is kind of cool. He's always into like Babe or anything that Pharrell puts out. Like, dude, every single time I see him, he's tripped out in like Babe or like ice cream, like the whole nine, dude. Doing that boys club, it's consistent. You know what I mean? It's like a superhero at this point.
Yeah.
He shows up to your local, it's like, oh damn, it's Dr. B, Galaxy B. You know?
Well, it looks like we're trying to get our buttons and everything figured out here. Like I said, shout out, we're playing on real arcade hardware here. This is all the crews and local people brought in all these super guns and boards. We got them all set up. It's pretty incredible, the amount of them. It's going to be ridiculous, the amount of that are going to be at EVO. That's going to be probably the largest collection of CPS3 boards I would see in one place ever.
I think the main question I had about that is whether or not it's going to be stored in an actual like Astro City cab, or if it's just going to be standalone like we have it here out in the.
Good question. Good question.
We'll think about that later. I think there's going to be a button check again. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Nevertheless, I'm pretty sure everyone will have, you can plug in your own stick. That was such a big deal when people first kind of started doing that. Maybe it's been almost 10, 12 years of the first ones I ever saw at an event. I'm like, wait, I got to plug in my stick to play Arcade Thursday?
I know this is a little blasphemous. Hear me out. I have seen people plug in their pads.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I mean, there's some pad Third Strike players out there.
I still remember. I mean, to be fair, that collection came out on PS2.
Exactly.
Some people had to play on pad.
Yep.
You know who's really good on pads? Smug. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. Clean up crew, Dr. B, Galaxy B. Here we go, game 1.
Yep, classic Ken versus Ryu matchup. Galaxy B using that SA1 Ryu, which is kind of unconventional, especially that Denjin's kind of considered to be his strongest on paper, but Ryu has a lot of good EX moves. His EX Fireball is actually a really solid move, as you just saw throw out there.
He's doing you see like his pressure strings, he's not really going for like really, really tight strings. He's looking for like frame traps a lot, at least up close, and then he'll throw in the EX Fireball.
Dr. B's just playing Street Fighter right now.
Yeah, man, he's transcending. Dude.
Yo!
He's combining games. He's crossing the streams, right? He's played CVS2 for so long. He's like, you know what? I can make anything CVS2. this team.
Yo, he is playing just his style of game right now. Cleanup Crew, every time he feel like he's moved forward, he gotten hit by something, whether it was an EX Fireball or a donkey kick to the dome. Dr. B showing he's got really good patience too. He's playing the game, building meter.
Oh my God.
Yeah, both he baited the throw on that.
Who tried to grab? Yeah, I definitely tried to grab. I delayed it too. I got slowed.
Ryu and the Shotos in this game have some of the fastest, quickest dashes. Dash-up throws are really tricky, especially combined with Ryu having one of the better car throws in the game. No punish? Ah, just sweep punish.
Yeah, a little bit out of range, right? I don't know if low forward would have hit.
Yeah, I could have just done raw super. Ken's SA3 basically reaches from everywhere.
Yeah, and it's like 4 frames, right? You have like you essentially have a 4-frame roundhouse at that point.
Yep. But Dr. B, pretty clean game 1 here. Cleanup Crew getting cleaned up himself unless he turns it around. Dr. B just playing some patient Ryu, really nothing flashy, just really well-timed spaced EX Hadoukens.
See, Cleanup Crew didn't understand that Dr. B Galaxy was the one that hired him for his janitorial services right now.
Oh!
That's how it goes, man.
So he doesn't even know he's on the payroll.
No, he doesn't.
No.
It's like a hidden boss. It's an
He's the
episode of
hidden boss.
Yeah.
This is hidden boss. This is the tryout. Afterward, the camera crew, camera crew comes up. That was your CEO there.
Yeah, that was your CEO. It was like you were talking to him the whole time. He's like, I hate this guy.
This dude mashes on wake up.
He won't stop toppling through my fireballs.
Pretty even life lead here, though. This is good for Cleanup Crew. He's trying to get his first round. Oh, no parry. Mistiming the EX parry on the fireball.
And now you're seeing kind of Cleanup Crew play the game that Dr. B wants to play. Right? He's throwing full screen EX fireballs as well, which is not something that Ken wants to let go of.
Yeah, and in this game, especially if you're throwing the regular fireballs, you had Dr. B Galaxy had all day to clear that jump, especially with the super jump roundhouse. Oh, trade on that one.
That's true.
Dr. B, though, gets back thrown in the corner. Cleanup Crew trying to get something going here. Has super stocked. He's fighting out with dabs and normals here. Finally gets the parry on that jump back.
And you can see it too. Again, the patience really settling in, at least for Cleanup Crew now.
Short, nothing. Really nothing going on here. EX Fireball again.
It's a lot of something, but a whole lot of nothing at the same time, right?
Okay. Oh, no, not a very good anti-air super.
I like the ambition. if it juggled, that would have been sick.
Especially the tough part about that super is the first hit has to kind of hit in order for the rest of it. So Dr. B, like I said, just jumped right through it and takes it 2-0. Moves on in winners of his pool.
So who's the Cleanup Crew?
Oh, he's got the belt. Says, I'm the CEO. I own the Cleanup Crew.
Did he get that this weekend?
I don't know.
Or did he bring it? Okay, because I would be very confused.
Is that the CVS 2 belt? I think it is.
Yeah,
that's what I think it is.
On it, yeah. He does have a medal on him too. Man, how many games has he won before like day 2, day 1? This is only what?
Evo used to do the belts, right? That was one of the early trophies, I thought.
I don't recall. I genuinely don't recall belts.
I thought they had the wrestling belts.
I know CEO 100% had the
oh, yeah, for sure.
Their whole wrestling thing is a legacy.
Oh, here we go. We got a local, one of my good friends, Silent Impact here coming in. Going to see some Dudley on Dudley, my guy Dudley. We're going to have Body Effects coming up as well. I said Silent Impact rocking that Logan Arcade. That is a very popular barcade here in the Logan Square area of Chicago, where really kind of rejuvenized the Third Strike scene in Chicago. A lot of really strong new players, as we've seen Big Red, who qualified in winners yesterday.
Really, he's here. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he qualified out of his pool in winners yesterday.
Nice.
Very strong player, just off of winning the Jazzy qualifier, auto qualifier at Logan Arcade.
He won last year too. He won Third Strike last year, didn't he? I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain he did.
He was definitely in. He was in either top 8 or he won it last year.
He was 100% top 8 for sure.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I went to Evo Japan just to you have to celebrate Third Strike. It was the anniversary, right? So I went to also ran into Farai from Family Fun Arcade.
Wow, yeah.
I ran into him because he lives in Japan there. He took me to a local, and lo and behold, the people I see there, 5-star, Big Red, and Big Red's crew. I'm like,
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Yep, big group
And
of
he's like,
crew, yeah.
He's like, I had to be here, man. I'm like, yeah, I respect it. I respect it.
I
That was
think
cool.
5 or 6 of the Chicago players went out to
They were all,
Japan this year.
they
It's
were
really
all
impressive.
out there. They were really, really cool, too. Really cool folks, too. We had a couple of drinks, had a couple of games. You guys were really cool.
But Mode Effects, I think it is, going up against Silent Impact, rocking the Ibuki. Should be a pretty Silent Impact should know this matchup. His brother's a really strong Ibuki player as well. Part 2.
Yeah, this is the thing about Dudley, right? Once he steamrolls you, he can get you into that stun so quickly. It doesn't help that Ibuki has like a lower stun value as well.
She's got a little bit lower health and low stun. Dudley has a little above average health, and look at the massive stun bar. He's one of the hardest characters to stun.
I agree, yeah.
I mean, he's a pugilist. He gets hit on the head all day long.
But it also means he has like a pretty wide hurt box. It's in the same category as like chun-li, right? And also it leads to some really funky combos or like combo-specific things that he has a hard time adjusting to.
Yep, and Ibuki especially has a lot of really long-reaching normals that make life for Dudley tough sometimes because of how fat he is. The overhead. Silent Impact showing the power of Dudley up there.
I don't care what anybody says, unreactable.
No, it's totally unreactable. I mean, it's 13 frames?
I was going to say 12.
I think it's 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Safe on block?
Why? No, I can't complain. You know, listen, he needs it. He needs it. And it cancels into a target combo, medium kick, right?
Yeah.
He needs it.
Which what's funny, I think that target combo is technically more unsafe. I could be wrong, but the overhead itself is pretty good. I mean, that's the main part of his game right there, is that high-low threat, totally unreactable.
Yeah, if you get enough time, you can set up with the taunt as well, right?
Yeah, and the taunt gives you more damage, so that makes it even more potent.
Jesus.
Firm on that, yeah, goes for that low target combo.
He's easily one of the coolest designed characters in the game. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. The way he moves is so fluent. I know I'm not talking about the gameplay here, but I'm just so, I don't know, man. That's cool.
And it was cool to see Silent Impact there recognize that when you block Ibuki's EXDP, she can't do an action on the way down.
Yeah.
So you have time to wait and do your punish properly on the ground.
Yeah.
Tricks a lot of people up sometime, yeah.
I thought even if you like parried it, I thought she'd be able to, but no.
Oh, just standing medium kick. Could have gone into EX. Spin kicks there. Oh, big dad.
Big jump in, too.
Big
way
jump
that landed. And he's still within range, too, for that neutral jump. Again, Mon just running into it. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that'll take it. Yeah, Mode Effects really had no answer for Silent Impact's corner pressure there. Going to move on to winners. Like I said, he was one of these seeded players in his pool. Hopefully we'll see him progress further on.
That was low-key kind of rough, man. Jumping into running into 3 neutral jump heavies.
Yeah.
In a row.
Trying to do some sort of null anti-air, maybe missing his parry timing, and it's early in the morning. Gotta get that crust out of the eyes. Like I said, that could have been up all night. Like saying, there's a lot of degenerates here who are up until 5 a.m. playing video games.
Hello, sir. I have degenerated. That is me, sir.
I tried my best to stay up last night. I'm like, I gotta get up in the morning.
It's hard now,
get some
man.
sleep. I got too many. I got the more and more grays I see in my hair, the more minutes of sleep I need sometimes.
I will say this: I'm glad you could still see grays in your hair. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much right now.
That's the one thing in my family. My two older brothers, both kind of losing their hair, and I'm the one that didn't lose my hair.
Nice work, man.
Hey, but they can grow facial hair pretty well. I can't. So I don't know. I think I don't know. That's a trade-off.
It'd be cool. It'd be kind of cool to see it. I would love to see like the facial hair rock.
We're gonna have Yace Fell Wraith. There we go. Coming up against here, Michiru 2.
Yeah.
George Jepson. Oh, that's a good name.
I like that.
Is the George Jepson a reference to Malort? Jepson Malort?
Oh, God. I almost made a vile noise on stream because of that name.
You're not in the Team Malort crew, huh?
Stop saying that name, dude.
So I actually, I mean, maybe it's my Midwest blood or something. I don't really mind it.
Man, I can't do it. I can't. I've done it before. I've done it every year, so I will do it after everything is over because I want to remember my nights.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it is. But Yase is actually a crew I feel like more dominant in the Midwest, if anything.
Yep.
I've definitely seen Yase before, the group.
Fell Wraith rocking the chun-li, ultimately considered usually the #1 in the game, but as we saw from Evo Japan, Yun is pretty much exactly with her. Yun and Chun-li, they run the game at the various high levels. But we're going to have George Jepson rocking the Yang, though, and he's been really pressuring Fell Wraith here. No punish.
Yeah, nothing really big just yet from Fel.
Chip damage, or did he go for the parry? Did they go for the parry?
Yeah, regardless of it, yeah. Even if he did or not, it's still going to be like the same outcome, right? Unless you try to parry.
And a train back, doesn't really know the correct punish for that.
Yeah, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? If you were George and you kind of see this information being told to you, like, you got to keep going for those strings. Yeah, when you go for the punish.
Yeah, nice wait and punish there from George Jepson. Just keeping it simple here, kind of recognizing that maybe Wraith not familiar with the matchup too much. Hasn't really punished anything severely.
Yeah, to be fair, it is kind of hard to come across a very, very good Yang nowadays.
Yang's been, especially when I've been hopping on Fightcade and stuff lately, I feel like I've run into more and more Yang players who are all really good, and then I find out it's their side character. I'm like, oh, well, thank you.
Damn.
Thank you.
And they'll have to, they'll type it out to you.
Yeah.
They'll take the time to be like, oh, thanks for helping me practice my tertiary character.
Oh, yeah, this is, my tertiary, my quaternary or quaternary.
Yeah, probably. I can't speak English too well. I don't know why they paid me to do it, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, I think that sounds right. It checks out.
Find a new rival. Welcome to the world of
So one of the biggest things that we got to identify is what you're supposed to do against the Master Sagas, right? I feel like just for Wraith, that's been the biggest bane of his existence, pushing him to the corner immediately afterwards. He even tried to do EX spinning bird kick, which is not necessarily one of the better options on our wake up.
It is,
The startup is just so tremendous and you can duck it.
Yep. But a lot of characters can just kind of low profile it or flat out beat it sometimes because its invulnerable frames actually end before it hits.
That's actually kind of wild. I didn't know about that last time.
Yeah, I say a lot of characters can just meaty jump in it and the move's coming out and you just, nope, stuff it. Even Dudley can just do a crouching short and just stuff it in, and she's still grounded.
That's funny. Yeah. That's actually the funniest part is when you catch them and they're still grounded.
Yep.
Well, that was a lot closer, too. Wraith was starting to pick up the pieces, but getting with the EX Mantis slashes George from that range, it's so hard to tell, man, whether it's going to clip or not.
Immediately, every round has started with the dive kick immediately and pushed Wraith into the corner. They're trying to find their way out here, but
what was that interaction?
Yeah.
Why did it not launch her?
That's a good question.
No, genuinely. Like, am I tripping this morning? Somebody clip that.
Yeah, I'm actually curious.
I would love to see some answers. I don't know. I don't think it was a trade. She was caught crouching for sure. And it hit towards like the tail end of it. But I don't,
maybe it could just be a funky late hitbox interaction of some kind. Yeah.
Arlie, get on the case, man. I know you're watching somewhere.
Arlie, it's always out there. Always watching. Makoto hunting. Really good, really fun to catch up with him at Frosty's this year. Love playing against him. Played a lot of late casual, especially all that Texas crew that came out was really fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
Really brought the hotel security down on him a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Just people having fun. People having fun.
Nobody would ever know it. A bunch of grown men like playing video games. They're like, what's that? What's all this? What are you guys doing? Oh. Yeah, okay. Their tone changes significantly.
Well, we're going to have another local Logan Arcade Chicago player, Orochi Tom Cruz. I've always been a fan of that.
Orochi Tom.
Been a fan of that name. He's going to be on the PT side, player 2 side, coming up against CBT Liebchen.
That's funny. I need to see Orochi Tom Cruz meet up with Omega Tom Hanks one day. That would be the ultimate film, if you ask me. Omega Tom Hanks would like be the CEO. I think he's in Florida, question mark? But yeah, he's gonna.
And don't forget about Hologram Mike Ross.
Mike Ross.
Don't forget about that.
Hosting the match between Omega Tom Hanks and Orochi Tom Cruz.
That's
billionaire fighting.
That's billionaire. Yeah.
2024.
That's incredible.
That's kind of hype. I'm also a big fan of Liebchen also. I had the luxury of watching him play Yun a little bit over at the open arcade section too. He's got a pretty nice Yun.
Yep.
And he picks the right color. He picks red cap Yun.
Oh, red cap Yun. Okay. I'm pretty much locked into whatever medium punch is just because I've always played red Dudley. So most characters in this game, if I play them, I'm probably hitting medium punch, and I think that's the yellow and black.
It's the Bruce Lee outfit, yeah.
That's a good one.
It's the Game of Death one. Yeah, no, I think we talked about it. We both, I was lined up behind him. He managed to lose one game to an Akuma player. So I was like, hey, can I try it? And I'm like, hey, do you mind if I borrow your color a little bit? And he's like, yeah, no, it's fine. But he was cool about it. He actually said, he's like, man, I'm glad you picked that color because all the great Yuns pick that color, so now I have to watch you. I'm like, that's a really nice thing to say because I am dog water at this game, dude. And he's like, who's your favorite third strike player? I'm like, Pyro Lee. He's like, mine is Show. And I'm like, huh, okay.
You know, that's a couple good picks there for Yun. You know,
Same colors.
Pyro Lee, man, third strike legend from California.
Yeah, I miss that guy, man. It's funny. He's had such a very big impact on the American scene that I don't even think he knows it.
Him and Victor Lee, man.
Victor Lee.
That was my Dudley. That was my favorite Dudley player, especially for North American players. You know, Victor Lee was ridiculous. So good.
Presence-wise, guy had an aura, man. Both those cats had an aura.
I mean, back in the day, that was where North American footage was coming out of. Was all from California for the most part. And just watching those pods and podcasts is hilarious. Those guys.
Man, there was some. You know what's funny? They're really, really funny dudes. Sure, it's not gonna survive in this day and age. But I will say this: their knowledge of the game when they decided to break down stuff in certain topics, it was a wealth of knowledge. And that also like kept me going into Third Strike because I wasn't a hump. Obviously, like when I was young in high school trying to play this game, I didn't know jack squat. I would just watch games I wouldn't fully comprehend it.
Yep.
A podcast came out on YouTube, early YouTube, and I'm like, this is actually really, really cool.
All right, well, yeah, while they try to finish out figuring out this controller issue here, we're going to take a quick break and be right back, so stay tuned for more Third Strike Pools action here.
More Windy City flavor action coming right to you after this break.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Celebrate Combo Breaker and fighting games with all new event merch. We got new hoodies, bomber jackets, and plenty more over at combobreaker.org/shop.
You're really making all of this by hand.
Oh yeah, the avocados are hand mashed, the chips are hand tossed, and everything is made fresh.
You make it fresh every day.
Yes, every day. The Chipotle way is we make it fresh every day.
Sounds delicious.
Get ready to level up your wardrobe at Combo Breaker. The Yeti is setting up shop with an exclusive booth featuring official Street Fighter merch and more. Don't miss out on event-only releases that'll make you the envy of every fighter in the ring. Visit theyeti.com/Combo Breaker to shop the collection online.
Sheldon, we think you might be overreacting to our ads for no-shells pistachios.
Ditch the shells? Okay, strip.
What?
You ditch your shells.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
No, guys, I take it back.
You want the show?
No.
You got
no
the show.
All right, we are back here at Combo Breaker 2024. Looks like we got the controller situation figured out. We're going to continue on here with Third Strike Pools. I'm Humbag, joined here with Vicious. How are you once again?
Big chillin', man. I was just saying right before the stream went live, dude, that bass line, it bumps so hard. It's actually
on stages, when you got the sound system with enough bass on it, man.
You're breaking windows. You're shattering windows and setting off car alarms at 3 in the morning.
The only thing that I'm sad about is that it's kind of difficult to get the Q theme to play on the arcade mode.
That is fair. That's very specific.
It sounds so good. That's why a lot of times at SBO, that was always like the music used at the tournament in Japan, and it would just be bumping the Q theme.
Do you think that's why Kuroda decided to pick Q? Because he's like, I really like this song.
I mean, I mean, he's a giant, tall, creepy dude in a trench coat. We got to have the coolest music to it, too.
Yeah. That's also why I keep Ultra David as a friend, you know? 'Cause he's the only Q player I know. I'm like, listen, man, I need you to, like, really help me out. I need to listen to the Q theme while playing. Help me out, brother.
That Q.
We could add it into. Oh. You could
yeah.
add it into Street Fighter 6 now. Oh, my God. That's crazy.
You know, there's a couple stages that song would just. The Metro City stage with that song.
True.
That sounds baller.
Damn. Actually,
Or I need that NYC 99 on that stage too.
I want the original Street Fighter 3 Jazzy NYC because it has like the hip hop like kind of like ad libs and stuff. Yeah.
I love the chill. I think it's the second Impact Alex stage, like the rainy chill New York City stage. That one's dope.
I'm glad they kept it the same theme, just different like arrangements of it. I think. Yeah, so they changed it like all across the board except for that theme.
Yeah, I think so.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I like Dudley's original theme too.
Yeah, Dudley's original theme in both games is pretty sick. His original stage, like the raining London stage.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's like by the bridge, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see like the punks in the back, like practicing their moonwalk. Sometimes they'll get it successfully, but if you disrupt them, the guy will just like flip you off. He'll do the full he'll do the American thing with like the palm across the bicep, and then he'll actually flip the bird.
That's amazing.
Dude, there was a lot of attention to detail in all of these games, man. It's so wild to see. I'm glad that it started off also with like the Alpha series, the way it kind of you get the stagnant stuff in 2, kind of just like repetitive stuff, but then they really kind of like broke the mold with like the Alpha series in terms of like the interactive NPCs in the back and stuff.
Yeah, love the little cute little touches and things that really just make a game just you fall in love with it.
Yeah.
And every time you kind of go back and when you realize, man, these games are made so much incredible care and attention to detail sometimes.
There are some things that kind of get overlooked and people won't realize it until like maybe 20 or 30 years later. Well, I'll say like 20 years plus. One of the stages in Alpha, it's in Metro City, you have Cody and Jessica in the background from Final Fight.
Yeah.
If you're playing a female character, and like so Cody, he eyes the competition, right? He's looking at the fight. But if there's a female character on the stage and he's looking for too long, Jessica gets mad and punches him.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's actually wild to me.
It is so cool. Yeah. Street Fighter 3 series. Like I said, I got the privilege of commentating Garu last night too. The SNK kind of equivalent to Third Strike. 2 games that just their animation is what really drew me into them, and just like wow, I didn't know 2D sprites could be this detailed and with this level of animation.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I had the luxury of being able to talk about that game like with some of the dudes over at like Evo Japan too, and like they asked me my thoughts on it, like in terms of like how I got into Garo, and I told them straight up, I'm like, to be honest with you, man, it felt like the Third Strike of like SNK. Like, SNK's Third Strike is what I told them. They shook their head. They're like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
Like, we know. And they're like,
it's the comparison that'll unfortunately always be made. But
yeah, and they still love that.
Oh, and
they genuinely like it.
I mean, they're 2 fantastic fighting games, but both very unique in their own right at the same time. All right, yeah. One of the shout outs to the crew here, getting the well, we have allowing you to play with your own stick is these undammed converters, and it looks like one of them might have went out, so they're getting that replaced.
That's so sick. Not only can they run the production, they can also run the stream side.
Yeah.
In terms of like the actual like hardware.
They're really incredible devices.
We need you guys over at Evo. I hope you guys know this. We really would need you guys over at Evo.
The Super Gun community and everything else that have, with everything, all these mods and stuff that have kind of saved arcade CPS3 for sure, because that was many years ago. People thought if a CPS3 board battery died, that was it. There was no salvaging it. But we're in a new age here. Third Strike is on a resurgence on the arcade front. Like I said, we're playing real arcade Third Strike again.
I love the fact that links, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Crouching medium punch on Alex. That feels good, man. I always wondered, I'm like, the change between like Yun and 3 and Yun and 4, I'm like, how did they even like manage to figure out like what combo should link into what. And like I didn't realize, like, why would you give them 2 crouch strongs to link to each other? And then I saw it like right after I tested down 3 outs. I'm like, oh damn, it only works on like certain bodies.
Yeah.
They wanted to make that work on everybody.
One of my favorite little 4-piece combos in the game with Yun is on crouching hit. You can get much easier. You can do crouching medium, standing light into dash punch. It just looks so cool.
Yeah.
And then they basically brought it back for Street Fighter 4, but even expanded 10 times.
Even worse, dude. Standing medium punch to roundhouse up kicks.
We're also going to give Yun the best jabs in the game.
Truly.
But Omega Tom Cruz with Akuma here, getting the party started quickly against Liebchen. Already down on life. 2 kind of glass cannon characters.
Yeah, what's funny is I was definitely watching Liebchen play this exact matchup for hours because there was an Akuma just running shop. I feel like maybe it could have been Orochi Tom Cruz on the other side because I recognize that stick. Look at the damage too. He's not going to drop this.
Yeah, scaled quite a bit because of the starter. Even against Akuma, that's pretty shocking to see that do. They said that little 2-piece combo off the command grab did almost as much as the juggle. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yes, fierce punch to keep the scaling down. Yeah, because when you start a Grenadian combo, even with a palm, it still does a lot of damage, but it starts to scale a ton more immediately.
He threw in 2 mini Kara palms, right? They were kind of like slowly timed, but he did standing medium punch in between.
Yep.
So, nice work.
There's a couple of different versions of Kara palms. There's the true one, and there's kind of the fake one you could do with like just a light kick or a medium punch to move forward. But
yeah.
Liebchen here, though, turning it on pressure, wins the command throw coming. There it is.
Oh, that's the tricky part, too, off the medium.
Big damage.
Oh, you know that was a dive kick.
No fierce. Oh, combo, is that going to do enough? No, he jumps out of it.
Quick question for you. So that hit towards the tail end of the super mid-air and it didn't do as much damage. However, if you were crouching and took the full brunt of it, do you think it would have done more chip damage?
Oh,
because you're getting like the full amount of hits?
That first hit, if you block the first hit for sure, it does a ton of chip
right?
damage.
So, okay, that was a really good knowledge check then for Liebchen to jump and only take the tail end of it.
And honestly, the neutral jump probably was the best option. If he would have back jumped, it might have kept him more into the super wave and probably would have gotten hit. A couple more hits, but
what a beast.
Actually worked out in his favor. Kind of a gutsy play though. I was kind of shocked to go for that super with Akuma there from Tom Cruise, but.
I understand if maybe like, so the 2 lines of thinking were, oh, I got an air reset, let me try to get this in time, or I got an air reset, I could probably chip him out because it's Yun.
And if it was maybe a couple frames earlier, probably would have been an air reset.
Go for it.
Would have been funky, but either way.
Yep, still took the game. Orochi Tom Cruise with 1-game lead on Liebchen. Big damage to start. Yeah, nice parry on that. No punish. Yeah, tried to go for the short, missed the first one.
That's actually kind of tricky too.
Especially, if you stand up too soon, if you try to do a standing punish on Tatsu, you just get hit on the back end by it all the time.
Yeah, I try to do like crouching medium punch sometimes, but
wake up Tatsu again. Yeah, you'll see a lot of Akumas will use the wake up Tatsu.
Damn!
Whoa!
I love seeing that. It's one of the cooler one of the coolest fireball supers. It's just huge for one, and also just like the flashes you get as it hits.
Exactly. There's early command though this time. Gonna get a few extra hits here. Oh, drops the ender.
I thought he would go for like medium shoulder just for the side switch and like at least being able to end it into the dash punch.
Dive kicking in. Mega Tom Cruise really hasn't stepped off the gas. Oh, there's big damage with the parry. Chose not to use any meter. 1 low forward in the super. Or just DP in the super.
Oh, it's not gonna hit the whole way.
Throw. 1 more throw and jump back. Fireball, yes.
Yeah, the 360 no scope is what that is every time.
Logan Arcade's Omega Tom Cruise defeats Liebchen's Yun. He's going to be in the loser side of the bracket now, but good stuff to the Logan Arcade crew showing up on stage and winning so far.
I like that. 1, he's got a badass name. 2, he's got a badass Akuma. But that's also big for Liebchen too.
Every Friday night, they're all congregating at Logan Arcade, putting in some work.
Yeah, head up for Liebchen, man. I know what his potential is in terms of like how he was playing earlier. This cat can ball, man. Unfortunately, it went down this way. It's really unlucky that he played another like Akuma at this level because that's all he played against yesterday. And just like didn't manage to like really score the W.
The Galaxy himself.
Oh man, we've been blessed.
Been blessed by the Dr. B Galaxy B. going to be coming up against Mixer from Mexico on the player 1 side.
You know, the Kyo Kusanagi jacket, I'm a fan.
I mean, that kind of scares me. I mean, this guy, he's definitely a King of Fighters player. He's got the jacket.
He's got the speed. He's got the execution.
Are all King of Fighters players Ken players?
Ooh, that's a good question. I want to say that's a yes. Genuinely.
Yeah.
I think Vaya said the same thing too.
That's state law. It's world law.
To be fair, a lot of Americans aren't Ken players. To be fair.
That's true. The character is popular for a reason.
A lot of Japanese players aren't Ken players. Yeah. Funny enough, I actually don't get to see into like the European territory as to whether or not who's hot in Third Strike there.
Not as much. Yeah, not much lately. I haven't been able to catch too many of their events. Oh, Dudley. All right, I like that too. Shermie player.
Okay.
Yep. If you're a Shermie player, yeah, you're a Dudley player. You're a Dudley player. Mixer though, starting his way in, does the low target combo. Dr. B going back to this pretty much just regular old classic Street Fighter style here. Knows to use that standing roundhouse. That's a really good button against Dudley in this game for Ryu. Oh, no follow-up. Could have gotten a different jug. Oh, nice punish there, yep. Good stun damage build up too.
Oh, the ducking just ending right in front of that fireball too. Really unfortunate. The roundhouse, yeah, as we talked about. Very great poking tool, stopping actually on the ground and in the air.
EX fireball again. Dr. B's been getting that. Does the post KO taunt there. Does really nothing. Just a little
it's just
extra
for mental
showboat.
damage.
Yeah, a little mental damage.
Yeah, man.
Ooh. Yeah, there's the ducking through the fireball. EX. Juggle follow-up. Yep, light. And that does not work on Ryu unless you timed it a little earlier.
Yeah, you have to do it very, very early to get like the double juggle, right? Into like the kidney blow into the uppercut.
Oh, no finish there again. Yeah,
that was a reversal.
There he gets the full juggle. Good stuff from Mixer.
God, this hit sounds so good. It really does.
Ryu is one of the characters in the game Dudley cannot do the crouching roundhouse repeated sweeps on, so you have to use
other side
light
too.
machine gun blows to extend combos. Oh, big jump! It didn't go for the roundhouse.
That could have been roundhouse.
Yeah, it
easy.
would have built up the damage, the meter too. Throws the Rose out, nice, and Meaty doesn't get the link.
Oh, damn! He went all for it too. He went for machine gun blow raw. Right after he got stuck. Oh, damn! Crouching heavy to stuff what?
Delayed, yeah. Really underrated button for Dudley, honestly. But doesn't want to run into. He's running into the sweep there. Yep, sweep punish. This time gets the parry of that roundhouse. Really trying to tag Dudley from lot of range.
Yeah, Mixer's trying to keep it grounded as much as possible up until Dr. B Galaxy B commits to the sweep, man.
Yeah, good choice. Good choice there in that kind of a scramble after that sweep crossed over. Just do that quick target chain. You get a quick little bit of damage. Seals the round. Mixer takes game one.
That's what we did, man. You went for the All Valley Invitational. You wanted to sweep the leg. It worked out for him a bunch of times over, but you know.
Sweep the leg.
Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Mixer taking game one over Dr. B. Oh, sweep again. Throwing a lot of ducks and backswing blows out. Keeps it simple. Yeah, keeps it simple.
Could have been low forward Tatsu to clear himself out of the way.
Yeah, it's usually ideal if it says like low forward Tatsu combos on Dudley from pretty much everywhere.
Yeah. You could be pretty liberal about which button strength. Also, just roundhouse would be the most optimal, right? Damage-wise, and then corner carry also.
Shout outs to Mixer, also using my choice of color for Dudley. Oh, there's the EX. All right,
early enough? No. I like the reset. Okay,
yes, recognized with the missed juggle. You can still throw a normal out there, but Dr. B with the EX fireball again.
It is tricky, man. You have to get it as soon as possible to get the double machine gun blow, right? The light machine gun blow.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a rhythm to it. You kind of start. I played it so many years that it's kind of second nature for me. But I can see why a lot of people have trouble with it sometimes.
It feels good to land. That's like one of my warm-up things.
So satisfying.
To do that, yeah. It feels great.
Dr. B though, just taunting in his face. Doesn't get the perfect though. Oh, no roundhouse. And there's that. There's Ryu's roundhouse. Like I said, that covers a lot of airspace. Dudley has one of the shortest jumps in the game.
Yeah.
And because he's got a fat hitbox, those standing roundhouses, the far fierces from Shotos can really cause some trouble sometimes.
Yeah, no doubt. It's kind of tricky, right? But it's something that Galaxy B has been committing to.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the anti-air. So with that in mind, it's not cancelable, right? If Mixer could read it correctly and parry just like that, he could have had an opening. I don't know why he
big opening there. Just like that. Oh, no, chooses not to dump meter. Probably didn't think it. The roundhouse kind of hit a little high, so might not have gotten the link.
Oh! Dude, he's playing cat and mouse at this point. Galaxy B, he has the fundamentals down. He understands like his game sense in terms of spacing and positioning has been very, very on point.
Forward EX fireball gets the 3-piece. Dr. B ties it up, even lively-wise. Mixer using a lot of duckings to get in, but Dr. B's been stuffing a lot of it. Yeah, nice use of the jab fireball too. It really messed up Mixer's timing. Gonna build up meter again to get maybe one more. EX, that is gonna tag him. That is why you can't throw regular fireballs against Dudley from that range.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it because you know fireballs traditionally in this game at like higher levels, it's very seldom seen. If anything, it's the EX version.
Yeah, EX versions are really good pokes. They're really fast. Reacting to it and doing duck super is possible, but a lot harder.
Yes, absolutely.
But as Dr. B was doing, he was using the jab version a couple times to mess up Mixer's ducking timing, and it was tagging him. But it really doesn't lead to that much damage. Big punish, but he's going to flip out. No, he doesn't this time. Sometimes that super, when you get a juggle after that, it will kind of flip out to the other side.
Oh, disastrous. And the sweep, nobody expects the sweep up close.
He went and threw a little too early because that normal has a lot of, like +2 or 3 on block, so it just.
How fast are grabs in this game? I forget.
3 frames, I believe.
God, I missed that number. I missed that number so much.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in 4-frame land, dude.
Yeah, I think their normals are 3 frames, but there's a collection of 2-frame normals in this game too.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Chun-Li's war crime of a crouching light punch.
Insane, by the way. How fast does your super come out? I think it's like really fast too.
Hers is not instant. It's like 3 frames, I think. But it just has the. I mean, it's probably the longest reaching 3-frame super besides possibly actually Dudley's Rolling Thunder.
Yeah. There he goes again. He's got it, man. The whole 9. As he takes his stick, doesn't even want to wrap it up. He's like, you know what, I got this. Like, it's fine.
He's got things to do. People see.
He's got
Dr.
galaxies
B,
to save.
Galaxy B.
Is that like, did he choose Galaxy B? Did he just like skip over Galaxy A? He thought it wasn't worth it?
I mean, maybe Galaxy A was just, a quick failed attempt, Maybe just settled on Galaxy B. Maybe had one or the other,
He's a superhero in hiding. He failed his first mission. He was Dr. A Galaxy A before. That's what it was. I get it, man. Totally understand. It's not your fault.
Up next, DT Static Gorilla coming up against Victrix Cory Bell. All right.
Cory Bellington. Now this young man, I am able to say young man because he's significantly younger, me at least. He is a grappler main true in his start as Street Fighter V. I don't recall if he played any of the other iterations prior, to be fair, but he's been a local mainstay in Southern California. Doing pretty damn good work. And seeing him in the bracket was a very big surprise to me. I don't know who he plays or how he plays.
Yeah, I didn't know Cory Bell from playing Third Strike that often. Really cool to see them playing this game. But we're going to have Static Gorilla on the player 1 side. I think we're doing a quick button check. Yes, button check first.
I would hope so. Because like nobody picks the Galaxy B color without his permission, I think.
This looks like it's to be the winners round 3 of this pool. So yeah, we're getting further along, getting closer and closer to the winners finals of the pool. So at Combo Breaker, we do a 3-out system. So if you make it to the winners finals of the pool, even if you lose, you're still in the next round of brackets.
Yeah, that's right. So it's 1 winner, 2 losers.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
Yeah, it is really cool. It kind of it cuts out a few extra chances of double jeopardy that can happen more often and more frequently with a 2-out per pool system.
Lo and behold, grappler main true and true.
I mean,
what is I lying?
If you like grapplers, Hugo is one of the funnest grappler characters to play. He is considered on the weaker side in this game, but this character is not weak at all in terms of their potential. Just because of the system of this game in general, if you're a parry monster, Hugo becomes pretty scary fast.
And he can turn some butter. Like in terms of like the actual execution stuff. Oh, he's got the links down too? Okay, so this is what I like to see. He is mainly a grappler, but I want to see the brawler archetype come out.
Cory Bell just running Static Gorilla down right here with Hugo. Really making the character look like much faster. Oh, the big hook. The big meaty hook.
I think the smartest thing about that is he opted not to go for anything landing to make the opponent think he was in a command grab. That was really cool.
Good stuff from Static Gorilla. Got the low short into EX Manish. Oh, but he dashes into it.
No.
Oh! Threw out the normal too early. Shoot down backbreaker going to break your back.
Since he had multiple spines, he shattered all of them.
Every single lumbar region has been shattered.
No amount of gamer chairs can save his back. None.
You're going to need some people to step on the back, kind of crack it back into place, but he's going to right back into it. Static Gorilla with his Yang, but Cory Bell's Hugo has been looking real clean. Deep jump in, yeah.
Did you see that? It was. I think it was lucky enough that it's the second part of the Fears from Yang actually connected. Oh, God.
Yeah, the dirty stuff, the whiff palm into the meets, the hammer. Oh,
you thought he was done? Keep going! Ah! Clothesline, baby! Damn!
Just relentless.
Are you ready?
Palm.
It's the round of applause, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out to Street Fighter 4 Hugo. Palm.
And then EX palm.
Yeah.
God, that's so sick, man. I love that version. The Cross Tekken version was way more belligerent.
Oh yeah.
Man,
especially the first version of the game when his jumping splash was active the entire time.
That's so funny. Great decision making. I love it.
Oh,
you better hit these combos, Playboy, or else you're gonna get
Cory Bell's gonna take
it.
Got just standing jab into nothing. Cory Bell said, "I'm spinning."
That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. It's for any. It's a test for the other person more so because you know what the grappler is gonna do. If they have a full stick of butter and you're not finishing your combos, they're gonna be churning every step of the way.
Oh, we're going to have a pretty good match here coming up next. Logan Arcade's Yogurt Brain.
That's also me. Okay.
Yogurt Brain's doing. Oh, I see Jamar on there. Jamar's coming through here. What's up, Jamar?
Well,
I do see George Jepson, right, on the name. I don't know if that's correct. Okay.
Yep. Looks like we're getting George Jepson versus Yogurt Brain, I believe. Yogurt Brain, one of the stronger players from Chicago.
Yeah, who do they use?
I believe we're going to see some Ibuki.
Ooh, okay. That'll also leave me Yogurt Brain trying to defend against an Ibuki. I've done that literally here every year. There's always that random Ibuki that just destroys the hell out of me.
Ibuki
Maybe I'm the random technically.
Ibuki is a tricky player, a tricky character in this game. I would say one of the more knowledge check characters, especially if you want to defend against. Because there's things in this game like you normally think, oh, I parried something, I can do a big punish. But like her little flip kick overhead, you parry that, you better be doing a 3-frame normal or something to punish or to go into throw immediately. But it looks like you can punish it. It's just one of those things that if you're not familiar with the matchup, that's going to eat you up.
Of course. Yeah, it's really tricky. She's got the full arsenal of different target combos. I think she's pretty much up there with the amount of. I think she definitely has more target combos than Dudley does.
Yep. Probably just about. But Yogurt Brain, like I said, very strong.
Yeah, let the intros rock. Yeah, you have no choice, baby.
Think we're doing a button check just to start.
Oh, boo.
But I have known. Yeah, okay. I said I wasn't sure. Some Ibuki players maybe have a pocket Alex. You never know.
This day and age, you never know. Yeah, for sure.
But Yogurt Brain has been traveling quite a bit and has been doing quite well at various jazzy events. Really strong Ibuki player. Really smart use and timing of the air kunai. Really kind of mess up your timing, get in for tick throws. We're going to see if he chooses to play fast here but George Jepson right away pushing him in the corner once again, low forward.
Already building up that meter for that very much so famed magnetic storm. Yes, my favorite gang super art, by the way.
Yep, depending on which version of the game you're playing, some of the English names were kind of aired out and put in the wrong situation. But
what a delay.
Yeah, nice. Standing forward, nice.
He's everywhere. Oh,
And chip
you
damage,
gotta
you got to parry. Nice
You
attempt,
have to.
nice
You
attempt.
have to.
But yeah, Yogurt Brain calm and collected there. Couldn't even take a jab there. Takes round 1.
Damn, the stun value on that is crazy.
Just look at that building up and half-life really quickly in just a series of hits. Oh, tried to go for the red parry. There's the red. Oh, that was so sick, but he gets us the last hit. Yo, what side am I
God,
on?
that's so tricky, man.
Nice punish on the whiff DX. Oh, that's going to kill. Nice. Nice stuff from George Jepson. Got the standing medium kick.
Yeah, and you get the full shebang of that SA2, right? You get the last 3 of those kicks that do the most damage. I think the most part of the damage of that super.
Jab punishes here. Yogurt Brain could have gone for better punish there a minute ago. Nice delay on that, yeah.
We're starting to see the adaptation from George Jepson. Yeah, punish again. Look at the amount of damage Yogurt Brain just took.
Well, that's going to seal it. Wow, George Jepson with a dominant round 3 here. Yogurt Brain looking a little uncomfortable. A couple whiffed, a lot of whiffed wake-up attacks and blocked attacks that George Jepson was just sitting on.
I think that's flavored yogurt.
Are you ready? Go.
Or is it just the yogurt flavor soju?
I don't know.
It doesn't taste like yogurt to me, but like, yes it does? I don't know. It
Yes,
says
yeah.
yogurt.
It doesn't, but it does.
It does?
That's fair. It's a fair assessment. Thank you for humoring me, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, the air to air is going to be so tricky too. Yogurt Brain, he's going to be spending majority of his time airborne until he gets that opening.
There's the target combo. You can cancel the 3rd hit into specials.
Now.
Yogurt Brain needed round where there. Ooh! There's that wake-up gut punch. Double palm.
Too far to get the master slap.
Yeah.
You know, there's a dive kick. Every twin player
knows
knows
it. Again. That is going to be, it's going to hit. But almost, yeah, no punish on that.
Potential.
Yep, keeping it simple. Low forward again. Nice damage on that. Standing medium into the spin kicks. Yogurt Brain chasing him down, but doesn't really have any EX bar. Got the red parry, but didn't commit.
You saw the startup of medium kick, I think, or maybe
that's just waited a little bit too late. Yeah, maybe was in between decisions there.
I think Roundhouse would have gotten a launcher now, right?
Yeah, it could have, but it looked like it might have been too far away, and he got far Roundhouse. George Jepson, though, getting him into the corner. There's the EXTP, and nice anti-open close fierce.
We didn't anticipate the follow-up, too. Always so tricky with the timing.
Oh, this is tough here for Yogurt Brain. George Jepson looking really strong. The sweep and fully stocked with EX Mana Slash. This is chip territory. He's going to pull. Oh, he jumps over it. Dive kick. George Jepson. Surprising result here. Yogurt Brain, one of the seeded players in the pool. Looks like he just maybe not have been fully warmed up yet, but George Jepson takes it clean 2-0.
George Jepson was having a hell of a time. He was smiling all the way through. I was kind of like paying attention to like the player cam too, but I felt low-key kind of bad. Yogurt Brain just kind of laughed it off. He's like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, I said, he'd been having some really strong tournament placings lately, so maybe just not quite awake. 10 a.m. pools sometimes, you know. Back in the day, we used to have 8 a.m. pools. Those were tough. You ever get put into an 8 a.m. pool?
All the time.
All the time?
There were like 4 EVOs straight where I had 8 a.m. pools. No, 5 EVOs straight where I had 8 a.m. pools. But I used it to my advantage because everybody else was sleeping.
Yeah.
I was running on degen time. I'm like, great, I've been warmed up for the last like 2 hours.
If you want to get a few extra buys from people who didn't want to wake up in the morning as well.
Yep. Yeah, I embraced the demon. I'm like, if I'm going to keep getting these 8 a.m. pools. The first year I did the worst. for sure. My first year of Evo, this is gonna kind of like date me back. My first year of Evo was 2009.
Wow.
Yeah, 2009. And guess what? I had to play on stage for top 128.
Nice.
Marn.
Nice.
I had to fight Marn. He embarrassed the hell out of me. He didn't even shake my hand afterwards. I still tell him this to this day. I tell him this all the time. Like, hey, remember the time you left me hanging on stage? I tried to shake your hand after you bodied me.
That was the first Street Fighter 4 year, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
that was.
They had test cabs on 2008.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, 2009 also my first Evo. Now that I remember, yeah.
Good shot.
It was me, Flo, rest in peace out there. It was me, him, and a couple of AKA. We were on they did that like 5v5 Street Fighter thing, and I was on the Midwest team with those guys. That was kind of fun.
No shot. I watched that exhibition. I don't recall who was on like all of them.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
You got
to play in that?
Yeah, we got.
That's sick.
So I was at my first Evo. We got to play in it, but man, the setup on stage was a little laggy.
A little bit. We didn't really optimize it that well.
Yeah, that was back in the day.
That was Xbox.
They put the big screen out there. But Jamar coming up here, Chun-Li out of Nebraska, going up against Cory Bell here. Cory Bell not playing Hugo.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, going straight for the Ken pick.
So pretty much maybe knew right away that Jamar was a Chun-Li player. Jamar's been playing Chun-Li as long as I remember. Always is a favor of tank-style characters, and Chun-Li is a tank in this game. She's got a straight howitzer for a leg and an arm.
Good defense.
Cory Bell though, yeah, getting started. But Jamar, Jamar known for his Guilty Gear play. I said he was a big Potemkin player back in the day.
Okay.
But now he's been playing mainly Third Strike, I believe.
It's a good game.
I think he's playing. I thought he was playing 6 as well. I haven't caught up with him. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he is. I've definitely seen that name in the running.
But it's good to see some of the old man game players out here still cooking.
Can you not?
Oh, the mash on that!
Can you not punish the fireball from that range? I know we're seeing SA2 right now. We're going to see the reset regardless, but I'll ask you that question later. I was curious about the fireballs that Cory Bell was throwing from this particular range.
Oh, got the low forward fireball confirmed, but that scaled so much.
Yeah, tremendously. Had it been just raw super.
Oh no, could have done roundhouse. Yes, that'll take the damage off that. Yeah, could have possibly linked after the jump in as well.
Yeah, if it wasn't going to be the super, it was going to be the jump follow-up that does it.
Yeah. Jamar ties it up here. Doesn't have any meter stock, so yeah, now Cory Bell can be a little more aggressive, and there's really not a big punish that Chun can do to that.
Oh no!
Unfortunate.
It wasn't a big punish, luckily for Cory.
Oh! Oh, it tagged him out of the air that high?
Oh, but no big punish either. He went for a super jump. He could have just went normal jump. Normal jump roundhouse.
Yeah. Jamar, though, content to really slow it down here, has the super stocked. Once again, a lot of fireballs from Cory Bell, and Jamar has picked up on him and has been jumping over almost every one of them.
He did have super stock by the time he saw it, so I'm kind of curious as to whether or not he's going to use it for that exact moment. You could chip out here if you're Jamarvelous.
Yeah, definitely chip territory, but did the committal low forward directly into super, trying to kind of sneak the round there, but Jamar's patience paid off. Like I said, he's got good patience. Jamar taking game 1. Cory Bell, though, going to switch to Hugo. Yes! Going to Hammer Frenzy, too. Yeah, real smarter super, especially in this matchup.
You're not going to be catching Chun-Li off guard with SA1.
No.
You're not going to catch her jumping either. Nobody really uses SA2 anyway.
Yeah, it depends on your philosophy. Some people just stick to the 720 just for the fear factor of having it stocked. But gameplay-wise, this super benefits Hugo way more. Oh, tried to go for a tricky.
And I'm glad Jamarvelous stayed standing, because I can't tell you how many times, even people that still play the game, it's like, sometimes they'll forget.
Yep.
They'll forget that last elbow, or the third elbow is over.
Oh!
No way,
The meat squasher!
You kidding me?
After the jump in deep, Roundhouse 2 set it up. Meat squasher Cory Bell here. Hugo might have been the play all along.
Oh, he's threatening the command grab already too.
Ooh, the roundhouse. That jumping roundhouse is doing work.
Oh no! I understand. Oh,
it
my
hits
God.
too. Almost enough stun.
He's got a command grab here, right?
Oh, that was totally it. Jamar might be a little shaken here. That's going to take it. Yeah, easy reversal. Wow, what a turnaround from Cory Bell. Maybe Hugo was the play from game 1 here.
I like that. You know, you set the pace mentally with a standard character.
Yeah.
Then you roll the dice and the wild card at the same time.
And he's way more aggressive with Hugo. This is a character with Chun that can kind of shut him down a little easier.
Yeah.
But just getting his way.
No.
What?
Not
Go
again.
Oh.
He's gonna go for a third. You know it, right?
Oh, the
we all thought the same thing.
That was so dirty.
Oh, the butt!
Joe,
booty butt cheeks. That's crazy.
What is happening here? Cory Bell's Hugo is just gets thrown to the corner here. Jamar, though, really doesn't even have a super stock yet. No big punish on that. Oh, yeah. This is scary here for Jamar here. Is he going to get the parry? No! He jumped back too far and did a move.
That was tricky. The first one whiffing would have definitely messed up my parry time.
It is a weird super. It's much easier to parry, especially if you get the first hit. Oh, knee squasher again.
It's
Cory Bell.
it's also up to the user, right? Like Hugo could hold that button indefinitely to cancel it, or he can just like change the timing up.
Oh, could have done an EX lariat after that hit airborne like that.
Ooh.
Yo, we lost. Here we go.
We're live.
We're live. Jamar, though, fighting for his winner's life here.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
Baiting you into it. Oh, no, could have linked into it with the meat squasher again.
It's too late. He's in. He's stuck.
All right.
Did you see the little wiggle?
Yeah, a little shimmy, shimmy. Another super stocked up. He's going to I'll burn it if you have to. You got to stay alive here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not like this.
Oh, meat squasher.
Super.
SA3.
Oh, no. Parry. No parry. Cory Bell just bullied Jamar there. He's kind of flabbergasted. He's smiling it off, though.
What would have been really messed up is like, so we kind of understood like the checkmate scenario was going to come one way or another, whether it's like clap setup. But SA3 is actually the trickier one, in my opinion, because he can just hold it all the way. And just
you can hold and adjust the timing. It's up close. If you just let it rip, it's basically instant. You'd have to be pretty much parrying as it was happening. But if you do that and they do decide to hold it, there's a parry lockout for a while. So it's a tough situation to be in.
I wonder what the timing would be if you try to do it meaty. Because, like, as soon as the lightning flashes, he gets to swing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what that timing is. I would have. I mean, I'm sure Jamar would have gone for it. Like he must have attempted it. Either way, moving on to the next one. We got Bubbles versus the one and only. No, actually, no. It's George Jepson
we're
versus
going. George Jepson against another
SCRM. Scream.
RCM. Yeah, SCRM. Colorado player who's been in Chicago now for a while. Another chun-li player, pretty strong. He had a pretty good showing. Said he played really well out in New York at the last qualifier. He traveled out there with a few of the other Chicago players.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he from Colorado originally. He's I'm not sure if he's just in Chicago for school. Not quite sure.
Okay.
Maybe job, but coming up against George Jepson, who had a really strong showing against Yogurt Brain not too long ago with his Yang. Button check again real quick.
Is it SCRM or Scream?
I believe it just says SCRM.
Okay, damn. That was cool. That would be a cool last name.
Scram?
It could be Scram, yeah. Scram. I like Scram better.
Yeah, Scram, yeah.
It gives me good Oscar the Grouch vibes, you know what I mean?
Scram.
Take your trash. No, it's my trash.
It's my trash.
Man, I'm so sad that Sesame Street collaboration didn't happen. I still don't know what happened, bro. I still have no idea what happened. I would have definitely bought the hoodie and the shirt.
Sometimes things fall through.
Man.
Are you ready?
George Jepson going to start it off here. Yep, immediately trying to pressure his way in, just like he's done pretty much most games here. Early low forward into the Rekka.
Okay, the patience too from SCRM.
Yep.
Really delaying the normal choices.
Just going for the Mantis again. Yes, Mantis slashes all day long. Mantis slashes low forward.
That's got to hurt the wrist, man. You're doing that like how many times? in a single round?
I think the only thing that really hurts your hands in any fighting game I've ever known is playing Morrigan in Ultimate Marvel 3.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You need a master's thesis or something at minimum to play that character.
Or be Chris Yu.
Low forward again, block. Yep. Towards Jepson, then just kind of letting it rip because nobody's really pressuring it. Oh no confirmed.
Oh,
Missed the parry.
No. Some way.
Be tagging some normals.
Justin Wong has a big smile on his face. He's like, oh, I feel good today. I feel good today. I wonder why.
Woke up, smelled that beautiful Canadian air. I feel good today.
Yeah.
I feel good today.
True.
Just smells like maple syrup.
Dude, that would be lovely. I would love to wake up to that. Plus some coffee?
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, I'm here. Which side stays in front?
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, let it rip completely, but like I said, no meter stocked up. One throw here can take it here. Oh, man, let's get what's going to be. Oh, low forward of my own. No more low forward Rekka for you.
Yeah, I think that was on George Jepson's behalf, right? Not committing to a normal a little bit earlier to go for chip.
I just maybe a little bit delayed. SARM sniped him out there. That really good low medium of herself.
I felt like time froze, like right before he threw out his own medium kick.
Mm-hmm.
That little delay caused him the round. Caused him the game, really.
Ooh. Nice whip punish. Gets the low forward Rekka again. Even on crouching hit. Big punish again with the EX managed slashes. SARM chosen to use meter early. That is going to take the round, George Jepson.
I was hoping to see something like flashy with the big body hurt box that chun-li has. Maybe like medium kick in the palm, perhaps. I would love to see something really swaggy. But I like the idea. You're still spending the meter. You're going to get it back anyway, right? You got to spend money to make money with Yang.
Oh, tried to do the sweep juggle under chun-li. You can kind of juggle unique normals sometimes because of how low her hitbox stays to the ground in the air. Oh, low forward Rekka again. Almost whiff punishing the jab. Oh, wake up. SCRM's been using the wake up jab every time, and George Jepson has just been staying out of range.
He is moving with his character. Little smile on his face, too.
Yeah, just George Jepson just really been kind of taking advantage of everyone, either waking up with a crouch tech or something multiple times in a row, and he's just committed. He'll sit there, let you whiff a normal. I'm going to punish you. I'm going to punish you. I'm going to punish you.
Offensively, he's been an absolute unit. I want to see what happens when he gets tested against the grain with, having to play defense against Chun-Li.
Yeah.
That's the true testament of a Third Strike player. You have to know how to play defense against Chun-Li. Luckily enough, we haven't had to see it yet. I want to see SCRM really kind of bring it up.
Oh, yeah. He said George Jepson's been keeping the offense going, and pretty much from round one, he's been committed, putting his will, just dive kick in, landing the low forward, you're in the corner, I'm going to keep you there. Once again, that time got the throw because that hit too high. Low forward into Rekka's again. He's doing really good timing and mix-up of timing from George Jepson, too. Really kind of keeping people on their toes. A nice double jump off the wall.
Too fierce. Take that.
Oh, that connected from that range off that was a medium slash too.
I assume it's because of crouching chun.
Yeah, 100%. But good stuff. SCRM taking a round here. He needs to build some momentum.
Prepare to strike.
You're starting to see a little bit of the impatience coming in from George Jepson. We talked about that issue of playing deep against a Chun-Li, especially one that's kind of willing to move around and also stay stationary at a moment's notice. It's kind of nuts. Bam!
Oh, there's the confirm. Chooses to do the light, Could have maybe got a couple extra hits if you do fierce, but chose to keep him more close, do a closer mix-up. Go forward and Manus again. Oh,
Those tricky plays, too. We haven't really seen the grab implemented as much. It's been majority of the time meaties from the side of George Jepson.
Yeah, and that was actually a missed dive kick, too, at the end there, but kind of set up the timing perfectly to throw Chun. Low forward into super again. Huge damage there, almost half-life. Actually, more than half-life. And almost stocked up again. This is a good situation for SCRM. Oh, no confirm. This is a tough situation for George Jepson.
Ooh, I thought that was so slick. That dash under.
Throw.
Okay. SCRM
Yep,
showing
takes it.
that George Jepson can bleed.
SCRM moving along in winners. That might have pushed him into the winners finals of his pool.
Sick.
Let me double check here.
Yeah, in the meantime, wherever the status is, or at least wherever the positioning is for SCRM, again, he had to have been pretty far because George Jepson we've seen, I think,
Yeah, and not
three times over
who
on
knocked
stream.
out Yogurt Brain, who was the top seed in the pool as well. Yeah, SCRM is waiting in the winners finals against. Oh no, that was winners finals of the pool. Yeah, I believe so. Because Yogurt Brain lost to George Jepson, and we just saw SCRM beat George Jepson. So he makes it out in winner's side.
Nice work.
And George Jepson makes it out on the loser side of the pool. So we're going to be continuing mainly, I believe, either some winners matches left. Is Dr. B still in winners? No.
I believe he should be. Right? We haven't seen him lose on stream at all yet.
No, we haven't. But try to follow along on the bracket. Say if you want to follow along yourself, you can go to the Star GG Combo Breaker page. You can see all the brackets for the event.
This guy looks mad familiar, by the way. Bubbles?
Bubbles. That name is familiar to me.
I don't think it's... there's a Bubbles in SoCal that plays Dragon style. And he also lost a lot of weight. I swear it looks like this guy.
This is the winners finals of this pool here. So Bubbles is, see if I can pull up his page and what it tells me. Oh, a New York player. Okay.
Okay, never mind.
So Melville, he's from Melville, New York. So Bubbles coming in here from New York. He said a lot of the country, a lot of the world represented here at Combo Breaker this year.
Yeah. I'd love to see it too. I mean, this has always been like the really big hub for like third strike competition.
Right. We got Ordinary Man himself, mirror match. Bubbles though rocking the Dingeon.
Do you think Bubbles actually uses this color that Dr. B is using?
Possibly, yeah. It looks like they got the player 1, player 2 swap, same color.
Oh, you get to set up. You
Charge it up.
Bang. Oh, no way.
Yeah, not that super is not fast enough and not invulnerable enough to get through that. Yeah, close forward. I love that knee.
Yeah, I feel like any character in the later games, any character with that animation has to be top tier. That's such a good news. That's such a good.
And Ryu's been, I mean, on the up and up the last few years or more. Really strong character. Look at the wow! Didn't even complete the combo in almost dead. Low forward.
He had
EX.
so much time to walk up and punish. That was the illest thing. I love the fact that he did that instead of just being like trigger happy. I'm just gonna punish it, right?
Yeah.
He was meticulous about that. He stopped time to get that punish. That was ill.
Bubbles showing he is a Ryu expert here. The power of Dingeon. So Dingeon Ryu is, you can rank Ryu in this game. He's a good character, but Dingeon just puts him into that scary tier.
Yeah, there's easily two different types of Ryu, is what it is. He gets two different bubbles on the tier chart.
Oh! Yo, Bubbles on point with the red parry. Nice, yes.
But the punish department, after the last round, in this current round, not the best right now.
Big life lead here, though. Dr. B, nice sweeps there. Yeah, good footsies. Dingeon is stocked up there. How is he going to set it up? You can do it after any throw or any knockdown. Oh, he's choosing not to burn it. Smart, yeah. Bubbles sticking with the stock. Granted, SA3, Dingeon builds up quick. It's not a long bar, so Ryu can build it up multiple times in a round.
I do like the decision to throw out the heavy as the meaty, because it's always kind of difficult to find out the timing. Like, you can throw it mad early to get the active phase, but you can also delay it pretty significantly. Oh no.
Wanted the crouching fierce punish that'll make him standing. Oh! that was so dirty.
That was disgusting.
And that
was the sickest mix ever.
Goodness.
From Ordinary Man Ryu.
Yo, that was a Slayer. That was a Slayer dash right there.
That was sick.
Teleported underneath him. Bubbles making it out of his pool winners, showing he is a force to be reckoned with right now. But Dr. B does qualify into the next round of, I believe, top 48.
Okay.
It cuts down to.
He's not gonna show off. He's not gonna show off the belt. It was the perfect time to show off the belt, man. You got to keep the consistency. Anyway, either way, for those of you guys that have been tuning in, we appreciate you guys big time. We do have a couple of ads to run to let you guys know how many people have been really supporting Combo Breaker throughout the years, and this year, it's no exception. These guys have been doing a phenomenal job of supporting us all here. In the meantime, as we run it, we're going to have more Third Strike immediately after, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more of the action.
What? Still not satisfied? Well, you're in luck, because there's more Combo Breaker coming your way after this break.
Red Bull gives you wings.
If you guys haven't done so already, be sure to check out all of the new fighting game event merch coming out to celebrate Combo Breaker. We got new hoodies, bomber jackets, and plenty more if you guys check it out over at combobreaker.org/shop.
Let's address this mess. There will be no more wishes and no more skullgirls.
Marie!
You handle it. Until we can rest in peace, I will fight. We did it! Thank you, everyone.
Sheldon, we here at Wonderful Pistachios take your concerns about our no-shells ads very seriously.
Uh-huh. Then what's that?
Don't look away!
Is that how people eat those?
You two, get in here!
I'm going in.
The combo button from Hitbox Arcade. Designed for customization. Change actuation distance, total travel distance, silent or hard press, and the colors of each piece. Coming this summer. Check out hitboxarcade.com/CB2024 for more information. 10-0 is launching a host of brand new designs inspired by your favorite fighting game titles this week during Combo Breaker. The Akuma Heaven Premium Capsule includes both a windbreaker and sweatshirt, which sport the famous kanji on the back so you can strike that pose wherever you go. Or channel your psycho power in this new edition of our iconic Burning Sprite hoodie. Kick off a new era of good-ass Tekken with the first appearances of Jun Kazama and Reina alongside this Fist Meets Fate long-sleeve t-shirt design.
Everyone wants the guac. How can you say no to this?
You make it fresh every day.
Absolutely, we keep it fresh. You can't have Chipotle without guac.
Never left. Vicious at it again with Humbag for some Third Strike here at Combo Breaker 2024. We're getting into the nitty-gritty of it all, where we have some of our qualifiers trying to make it through from either the winner side or the loser side. No matter what it is, I feel like this right here is going to be the top tier talent for every pool coming up real soon.
Yep, and like I said, this is going to be a winner side qualifier of this pool, this 10 a.m. pool block. We got another pool block coming up at noon as well. But we're going to have the Logan Arcade Dudley Specialist Silent Impact coming up against Cookie. Cookie's been playing Elena as long as I know.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she is an absolute menace with this character in the best way possible. She's very creative, too, with her choices in neutral.
Very, very creative, does a lot of unorthodox things, keeps people's timing really messed up. Oh, like I said, that EX.
And she's grooving, too. She's grooving to the song.
But Silent Impact should be quite familiar with it. There's quite a few strong Elena players in Chicago lately. She's been a character that's been, good recognition of that. Very unsafe normal. Yeah, that's special, super punishable every time, especially with a one-frame super like Dudley's Corkscrew.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Yeah, it's one.
Excuse me?
Yeah, one frame. There's quite a few in this game that are instant like that. In the previous versions of Street Fighter 3, they were one frame, but you couldn't block it if you weren't blocking immediately.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah. That's funny. That's hella funny.
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just in new generation. That game had some wonky stuff. Here we go, the sweeps.
Speaking of wonky stuff. Oh,
yes,
Jesus.
chooses not to use meter there. Gets the universal overhead meaty and goes right into the chip damage. Yeah, I thought it was chip damage. Good stuff, Silent Impact.
What was that, a 5 or 6?
Oof.
I forget. There's a lot that you can get on some of the bigger bodies,
Yeah.
too. And then also Elena falls in a very interesting
Yeah,
way.
you can get 6. You can get 6 total because the universal juggle limit in this game is 6. Every normal, every special has different numbers assigned to it. In this game, his sweep technically has 1 juggle point. The interesting thing is that there's only a certain group of characters that have the correct, I think it's certain air hitbox or something that allows him to actually repeatedly juggle with it.
Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Some of those characters, obviously Elena, chun-li also being one of the main targets.
Starting off a little slower pace here. Jump in there. Double parry. Yes, going to get the standing. Good recognition of that. One thing about Elena is if she is crouching when you do a parry, the X machine gun blow whiffs on her. Oh.
That's awkward, actually. Yeah, she has a really, really interesting couple of stances too, like standing and also crouching. In terms of where her boxes are.
Her Chun-Li and Oro, I believe, all crouch under EX machine gun blow on. It's really annoying.
Oro is also one of the fun characters. Yeah, full-on punishes that you could sweep me.
Yep.
From that close?
Yeah, too close on the slide. It can be safe if positioned right. So she's got all sorts of different sweeps and slides. 3 different overheads if you count her special.
Yeah, you count those.
Oh, he's been on point reacting to that. Chose not to use meter with the punish. Safe sweep. His sweep is +1 on lock.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves the world.
For the reward, though, that super gets. Oh, wake up corkscrew. Overhead doesn't hit crouching. Logan Arcade trying to punch his ticket into winners. Whiff.
Yeah, do it again.
Scratch wheels all day. We doing scratch and sniffs out here.
I don't want to do any of the sniffing with any barefoot character. To be quite honest with you. Keep that to yourself.
Ooh, crouching fierce punish. Might have actually tried to bend a corkscrew input. Just needs 1 hit here, but Cookie can still steal this round, potentially. Nice parry into the EX backswing, yes.
The layers on that was mad good. That was 2.
Yep, it's just 2, yep.
That was actually mad good, because you think about it, right? You get the parry, but it's at an awkward landing.
Yeah.
You think you're going to be in that range to throw, so he went the next step further by doing EX backswing blow, which moves him out of the way and catches the recovery of throws.
Yep.
I don't necessarily know if Cookie actually committed to the throw or not, but she got hit, regardless.
And like I said, Silent Impact, one of the Chicago players who did travel to Japan for EVO Japan, maybe gotten that little power up there. They always, that's one of the nice things when you go travel out there and you just grind and play games. You get that power up. It's that the time chamber. You're gonna go in there, power up a little bit.
Whether you're doing the damage or whether you're observing, you're gonna power up regardless.
Oh yeah.
Because of the talent pool in Japan, right? The land of
I always say when you play more people above your skill level, that's how you just improve. You got to absorb that. Finding what works best for you to absorb that information, that's kind of on you, but at the same time, familiarizing yourself with high-level play and being around it and seeing it and playing against it, that's where the real level ups start to happen.
Yeah. You're just getting influenced by the different types of situations that you see. You want to test it out at home. You might get exposed to things that you've never really seen before, whether it's characters you haven't seen or even with your own character. Damn, I didn't know that link, or oh damn, I didn't know this strategy was viable.
There is
a lot of EVO.
So many situations in fighting games where I feel like every time you play, you're like, I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen that happen before, and that's kind of the secret of building knowledge and getting good at games. Is just is often not. Because you can't react to everything, but what you can react to is I've been in this situation before, and I might know what's actually coming.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting. Like, you always put yourself in certain situations where you recognize what can happen,
Yep.
and then you calculate your different routes from there.
Exactly.
But you can't have the mental stack too high. Like, keeping it even basic to like 2 to 3 routes of like certain
Oh,
outfits that
yeah.
come out
If
is so good.
I mean, there's only a certain number of players who can operate at that level, but for the most part, it's just you got to familiarize yourself to make things second nature.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Like at a certain point, you know, combo execution shouldn't be a thing you ever think about ever. That is a, you know, the old saying goes, "That's my B&B. I never mess that up."
Yeah.
That's my B&B.
Even so, even if you're not even on the execution side, like maybe you have like a very solid knack for game sense and can get like maybe like a low forward super, that alone is good enough. Hell, we even seen what Dr. B Galaxy not really go for like big combos. He outplayed some of his opponents just straight out of fundamentals.
Yep, just using straight up fundamentals, using recognizing the stronger tools Ryu has, like his EX Fireball, used it quite a lot. Really good roundhouse buttons, but unfortunately, he is on the loser side of his pool. But we're going to have Yogurt Brain coming up against. Not sure who he's coming up against, but we got Yogurt Brain on the player 2 side, I believe.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world.
Let's see if I can figure out what pool that is.
Prepare to strike. Now.
As I'm trying to pull up my bracket.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out little by little. Okay. Omega Weapon.
Oh, Omega Weapon. I thought that's who that was. Didn't want to say the incorrect name at first, but gonna have Omega Weapon coming up against Logan Arcade's Yogurt Brain. Yogurt Brain, as we saw here, is, like I said, very strong Ibuki player. Just maybe wasn't quite warmed up. Maybe just needed to hit the microwave a little bit, you know, just to reset the heat. But
I love a good microwave that just has like that plus 30 seconds on the start button.
Oh yeah,
Just
sometimes
quick
you
and easy.
just need that extra 30 seconds, maybe. You know, just things not done yet. I am aficionado of making sure. You know, when I'm using the microwave, you gotta do like power 7. Never go full power. Never go full power. Omega Weapon rocking the kin here against Yogurt Brain.
You can't go backwards, man.
Yeah,
that's the thing. You
And
little by little.
And I believe this is the losers qualifier of this pool, so one of these players will make it out. Big damage, big stun, Yogurt Brain.
Yeah, this is an average character, right? This is the average character at third strike. So getting that stun that quickly, pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, throw. Yeah, that target combo whiffs on the crouching hit. Mix it up with the throw. Whoa, low forward into right. Crouch forward. Some damage. Yogurt Brain feeling it.
Huh. I genuinely thought Ibuki had a shorter stun value. Maybe I was wrong.
Hers is like average-ish, I want to say. Maybe it's a little, but
it's hard to tell visually. That's for sure.
Coupled with her lower health, it kind of makes it seem like she takes more stun, but Yogurt Brain, though, looking dominant. Maybe finally woken up a little bit. Like I said, he got knocked into losers by George Jepson.
He's looking a lot more fluent in terms of his decision making, and that is for sure. Oh, the big change! Omega going for
Alex, all right. Poster boy of the Street Fighter 3 series.
I love that, by the way.
So this is one of my favorite colors. I love the silver hair.
I'm a fan of the black cargo paint. The overalls, I guess.
Nice pressure here from Yogurt Brain. Oh, no punish on the whiff command throw.
Oh, the R4 on overalls, I forget. He's got a belt. That's right. Okay.
Yep.
God, this song's so iconic.
It's so good. Oh, the air target combo almost chipped with the EX kunai, and yes, just walk up DP to finish the round. Caught him walking into it too. No chip damage kill.
I'm just looking around at the art too. I don't know why. I'm trying to watch the gameplay, but then I see like the Alex tag and the Ken tag on the beam. Dude, it's so cool.
I just love how this is technically Alex's version of the stage, but it still says Ken right there on the pillar.
Yeah. You know, Ken was being a little bully. He's like, "Oh, you want to do that here? Like, I'll show you up."
Do it here?
Yeah. What a bum. So this is one of the trickier things too. Like, okay.
There we go. Getting it started here. Yep, target combo, basic. Oh, nice punish. This is chip damage territory. You're going to set it up. Didn't even need to go for the super. Yogurt Brain qualifies out of his pool in losers to top 48.
Yeah, massively tricky. Now it's kind of funny, like, you know, Omega Weapon has switched up between like Ken and Alex. I feel like it was like the same exact result.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, right? I would have loved to see a little bit more from Omega Weapon, but like, yeah.
Just couldn't get it going. Like I said, Yoga Brain was really kind of rushing him down. Didn't matter what character he picked there.
Completely a knowledge check character. We saw a little bit of shakiness from Yoga Brain earlier on, but he's not going to be making the same mistakes. It's unfortunate that he had to take it out on Omega Weapon. That he happened to be the victim for that onslaught, but I would have loved to see just more of him. I know for sure I've seen that name before. I've seen him play before as well. But we're moving on to the next one. I do believe Desir is hopping up next.
Does look kind of good. Shoutouts to Smug. He made it out of his pool in losers. I was checking some of the pools from earlier in the tournament. Smug's been playing quite a bit of Third Strike on his stream, and he's been putting in work.
He picks your color.
Yeah.
He bodied the hell out of me on Fight Cake.
Yep, he reached out to me once for just a few random, tips and suggestions, and I was like, yeah, just do this, watch this, you'll learn it in no time. And lo and behold, like I said, Smug's such a strong player in so many different games.
Thanks, man. That's why he 10-0'd me.
I gave him the tips. Like, here's how you beat Vicious. That's what he actually.
There it is.
That's actually what he emailed me about. He wanted to just know how to beat you.
It's transitive properties now. Like, if I get 10-0'd by Smug, I would easily get like 20-0'd by you, right? That's just how it goes.
I give a few games here and there, just
appreciate you.
Makes it feel, a little more fair.
Still gonna lose sleep at night, but it's fine.
But we got Griffy Bones coming up here. Losers qualifier in their pool against Desir.
Griffy Bones being in losers is actually quite a shocker. We've seen this game a bunch of times over from last year as well.
Yep.
Big fan. Yep. Exactly why I'm a big fan.
All right, we got the twins combos here.
Engage.
Oh, button check.
Definitely not.
Oh no, we're good. Nope. Okay,
no,
they fooled me.
That's the standard. That's
that is
standard,
the standard.
baby.
That's standard. Build that bar. We all got fooled there. The mix-up. Desir though looking strong early here with Yang using Sei Imbu too. All right, we got the links.
Tell, dude.
1, 2, 3.
God, the damage.
I love all the hits, and it just it starts to scale so heavily compared to what Yun could do with Canadian.
Yeah, in lore, in the lore, Yang summons 2 copies of himself. Yun summons 3 copies of himself.
Yeah.
It's actually the coolest thing.
Oh no!
You can't do that on the skinny boy.
Yeah, gotta do low forward there, I believe.
Yeah, everybody gets caught. The meatiest.
Yo, that was sick. But he gets out, but he's not building any meter.
That was the maximum battalion beef.
Oh, no parry for you after that.
Oh, that could have been a big parry conversion for Bones.
Oh, not enough. Yes, activated. Yes, does the roll kick special. Does chip damage. Yeah, chip damage kill. Desir.
I'm glad that Capcom learned their lesson from giving everybody custom combos, and they're like, no, we're just gonna give it to 2 characters.
We're just gonna give it to 2 characters.
Find a new rival. Welcome.
Although you could almost count, you can kind of count Tango Stones as kind of a custom combo character, kind of a custom combo.
Yeah.
Not to the same extent, but
it's the creative way of doing it. Yeah.
Oh, a little short into nothing. Yeah, you can't get a wreck off a short unless you have EX.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, that you can get though, low forward, big damage. And I say, Griffy Bones going to the mirror match and looking dominant to start here this round.
Yeah, huge change up. A lot more confidence in his demeanor.
Oh yeah, you could have, if you would have punished earlier, that would have hit him. Raw activation right in your face from both Yun and Yang is punishable. Ooh.
Damn, that snap kick too. Yeah, that sounds so cool, dude.
And chip damage, yes. Desir turned the round around after Griffy Bones had a huge life lead. So turn it. Yeah.
We haven't seen this super from Desir yet, right?
No.
This is the first time we were seeing Sei Imbu actually on stream, if I'm not mistaken. I'm loving his conversions too. Like his setups for Sei Imbu is very tricky. Like he'll do dash up 2 if he has the time to let the shadow kind of block or impose your vision to see where that's.
EX Mana Slice just didn't connect properly.
This is so sick.
Oh,
nice. Activate? Oh. No time to activate, I get it. Now you
there
can.
It is. Oh!
It connected still.
Yes, the late Delayed hitting. Yes, Desir takes it, qualifies out of losers.
Yeah,
Griffy bones,
no
good stuff to
shot.
him, yeah.
That's actually crazy. I know that walk.
Yeah.
I know that walk a mile away. I can recognize it. But hey, man, Desir, again, no slouch, man. Multiple game player and does really well in like every game that he plays. Puts his attention to be quite honest.
We're going to see some more twins coming up here. We got Liebchen coming up.
Okay. Going up against Orochi Tom Cruz.
Orochi Tom Cruz himself. Another losers qualifier of their pool. We're kind of rounding out the end of this 10 a.m. pool block. There'll be another block of pools shortly after this.
Nice. Damn, it's already been like nearly 2 hours. What the heck?
Yeah, we've been blazing through this.
You guys are gamers, man.
Real gamer hours. We're up at 10 a.m. playing Third Strike. I mean, there's probably people up at 4 or 5 a.m. playing Third Strike. All times of the hours. Like I said, this is a 24-hour venue.
Yeah, every part of it, too.
Every part of it.
That's insane. I feel bad for the security staff. That's no easy. Sure, they have shifts. And
oh, yeah.
But it's like, man, it gets lonely.
It gets lonely on top.
That's the thing. Maybe there should be a setup for the security staff, you know?
Yeah, just, get some, security staff tournament.
That would be hype.
Yeah.
I would commentate that.
Yeah,
I'll commentate that for free.
Who's number one? What would be the game of choice, or should it be like a hodgepodge game?
Yeah, you know what? Throw them in the mystery game tournament.
Oh, there we go.
That'd be sick. A game for everybody.
Game for everybody indeed. We are going into it here. Orochi Tom Cruz, Liebchen. Kuma versus Chun-li now. Okay.
We've been betrayed. No.
Betrayed.
No, not like this.
I mean, I can't fault them. This used to be my strategy when I was playing near the end of my serious playing career. Is if I lost with Dudley, usually I'd probably switch to Chun just to try to get that win.
Yeah. Is this a double jeopardy situation?
Did they play in winners?
I thought they did, no?
Let me double check.
Yeah, in the meantime, yeah, I think Omega Tom Cruise right now, despite of the deficit, trying to control the pace. I knew that was familiar.
Yeah, they did play each other. Yeah, and that was second round of the pool. But then again, if you make it this far into the bracket, you might run into somebody again, and they're both on the loser side.
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, so very interesting that Liebchen went for the Chun-li pick. I understand now a lot more.
I mean, lost 2-0 pretty quickly against Tom Cruise's Akuma earlier in the winner's side of the pool, so maybe just felt this is a more solid pick.
I mean, I would hope so for his sake, because right now it's been a very similar story. Orochi Tom Cruise, as soon as that first round had happened, he got full control of the next one. Liebchen is a little bit reluctant to figure out what spots he wants to play at. There we go, and off with a parry. Excellent decision, excellent execution as well.
Oh, that's a big victory for Liebchen there. Able to keep that stock a meter here, especially with Akuma nearly being fully stocked here. Akuma does not have any EX moves, so it's only used for supers.
Ooh. Coolest thing. He doesn't mess around with yellow stuff. He doesn't need the EX versions of things.
The fact that they included an unlockable Shin Akuma mode for Akuma and 6 is so. What an Easter egg!
I'm pretty active in regards to like what's like coming up. Like I know what's coming up and stuff in terms of like also like doing the voice. Like I had to do the voice lines for Akuma.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't tell me jack squat about that.
That's incredible.
He does not have any voice lines for those two supers.
That's incredible. Yeah, they were able to kind of keep that hidden.
These guys are good, man. We're in good hands, man.
Very good hands.
Who's Devin? Producer team, dude.
Liebchen here has a one-game lead. That must be the right pick in his mind here. Chun-li paying dividends. Tom Cruise, though, starting to slow down just a little bit. Was really aggressive. Oh, no punish on that.
Oh. It's so tricky, too. As soon as you see Akuma airborne, because of the options that he has, dive kick, fireball, just normal if he wants. Wake up Toxic, yeah, of course.
Especially in this game when you can actually still do fireballs from jumping back, which is really annoying, especially if you're trying to get way in. Nice dash car throw.
Just like that, yeah. Keep him in check, still within range, too.
Oh, again. Oh, the combo, yes. Chose not to try to go for chip.
Speaking of chip, he tried to do
Didn't even attempt the parry. Didn't need to. No, yeah. That's actually kind of smart in some situations. Don't even put the wrist there. some people just go for it every single time. Well, we've seen a few people getting hit by it tonight, too.
Oh, that was mad fortunate for Tom Cruz. The Orochi version.
Oh, air reset. Keeping him in the corner. Nice parry back throw. Super is stocked. Back Fierce needs to get a hit clean here to even up this round.
Yeah, that's mad active too. That hot K back heavy punch is so dangerous.
Oh, walks into
the
your
fireballs.
Yep.
Giving away for the damage.
Oh, one low forward from Akuma. Doesn't get the confirm.
But that's difficult. You can't. You have to red parry to get the punish. Or at least, can't she just raw super?
She can raw super, I think, just on block.
Yeah.
It should punish it.
Yeah, certain characters you would have to like red parry to get by the recovery of that. But yeah, I think Chun-Li, considering the distance and the speed, I think that would have been the best choice. You might, I mean, to be fair, I think that's what that flip kick was, right? It was an attempt to possibly...
Yeah, I think it was. And just unfortunately got the down forward heavy kick. Sitting on there, like I said, ties it up 1-1. Omega Orochi, Tom Cruise. Orochi, Tom Cruise, rocking the Akuma. That Logan Arcade crew, quite a lot of them all injured.
Are you ready?
Representing the Chicago area, but Liebchen trying to fight for his life here. Early round start combo.
I haven't seen that combo in ages. At least in 3S.
Exactly. Oh! Blocking with your face.
The classic, Rocky Balboa.
Oh, that's and delayed really late fireball.
The mental is getting blown up. Yes. Real flustered, actually.
Crown walked right into it. Didn't even need to confirm there because that was out of range and just walked into it.
Yeah, he built all that meter from getting hit.
Oh man, just like that. There's the low forward. There's the big equalizer. No meter stocked up. Teleports out. No punish to the teleport. Could have fierce punch there.
Anything. That was cool.
Oh, that'll do it. Got the low forward fireball confirm. Orochi Tom Cruise qualifies and losers. Liebchen has been knocked out.
Yeah, it can't be all negative though. I mean, like him switching up to Chun-Li, he did manage to score a game against I was just saying Omega Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Orochi Tom Cruise. So, I mean, part of the strategy paid off, but the longevity of it just wasn't enough. I'd imagine had he had gotten the first game potentially, I think that would have set him up nicely for a pick back to Yun.
Definitely. Looks like we're going to have one more match, I believe. Rounding out this 10 a.m. pool block, getting all of our qualifiers set. The top 48, I believe it's top 48. Let me double check. It's top 48 or top 24, but I believe it's top 48. We have well over 200 people in this bracket. Yeah, top 48 will be later today.
God, I love this song too. I like this character.
So many good soundtracks.
I had the luxury of finally being able to watch Mad Puro play this character.
It
was like watching an orchestra.
I was watching Automatic in his video lately, kind of going over the matches, and just the cold blue kick.
Yeah,
makes that move appear so good when it's point blank. Was just getting away with it point blank against amazing players, and it's like -4
and it's
or 5.
The timing of it also makes it so tricky to defend. Like,
exactly.
In terms of like wanting to press the button or even like try to parry. Most people, they're just opting to block it. His conversions were so sick. His control,
unreal,
amazing. I was so impressed.
And knows so well how to recorrect and just instantly get into the correct the boom timing with the high-low. So there's in the way charge partitioning works in this game, you can kind of reset it on your own. I believe. I think with like an up input, I believe, resets all the charge timing, so you know exactly when to correctly start doing it. Because there's these hidden meters that if you go in like the Fightgate training mode that people have created with all the Lewis scripts and everything, you can see the actual charge timing of how it's stored and everything. And that's how people have really kind of broken down and kind of gotten into the science of this game to really optimize things. Because characters like Urian and Remy really need to know exactly when their correct charge timing is stored or not stored.
Can you believe they did that raw back in like SBO days?
That's what I said. They knew unbelievable. Like guys like RX and stuff with his Uri,
RX is
just
so insane,
insane.
How do they even think about doing that? You know what I mean? Like, is that something that they had to? Do you think it's one of those things where like they had to have played the new generation to kind of build that up?
Maybe. It's crazy.
But even so, even in like new gen, like what other charge characters were there, right? It had to be like second impact.
Yeah, not really.
So who knows?
I'm curious if charge partition even existed in those first couple.
That's a valid question.
Very unique thing to this game. Granted, there's always been some forms of charge, saving and timing, but Third Strike has one of the most elaborate systems of being able to break your charge apart and do all sorts of crazy dashes, walks, and stuff into charge moves.
And like, just imagine, it's like you're thinking about the first caveman that invented fire, right? The first person to figure that out, like by accident, it's like, how did that happen?
The intro.
You know what I mean? They did a dash and a tackle, like, how did I do that? You know what I mean? Like, the big light bulb. Anyways, Hero versus Claire. Lock Gang, Claire, excuse me.
Yeah, we got the big body matchup. Always got to let the intro rock. I mean, it's if you skip the intro, everyone's going to boo.
Can you? I don't think you can skip the intro, right?
No, I'd hope not.
Yeah, never. Never, not ever. Damn, Claire's busting ass!
Joe!
Jesus! Behave!
Joe ain't dropping the butt on him post-round.
God!
Now.
Claire showing she's no joke with Hugo right now. Hero, though, trying to fight back with Alex. The second hit hits. Trying to get anything going here.
Oh!
Joe could have gotten, you could do
Back
EX
breaker?
Lariat, but yeah, sticking.
Lariat. Okay.
Yeah, normal Lariat, I believe EX will connect there too.
Okay. That's what I wanted to ask you. Like, can you get that juggle from that angle, right?
Yeah, you might have to do the special version of the EX Lariat where you have to hold the buttons to kind of make it go a little further. Some hidden, kind of Hugo stuff there. Technically 2 moves there. Oh, the parry, no, too early, I think. All that meter gone, but Claire still looking strong. Throwing out all sorts of normals.
She's already got like half of it back, right?
Interrupts the overhead.
She goes there so fast, man. She's so active.
No, there's been some churning going on there. Joe!
Slaps.
Yeah!
The most active Hugo I've seen in forever.
I mean, really not much, even on parry, Alex can do from there unless they had something charged. Unfortunate thing about Alex's best super is that it's also the least range on it. And if the first hit even hits, sometimes the last grab doesn't even hit.
We're talking about SM2?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely Alex's best super, but at the same time, still not really all that great. That's one of his biggest issues in this game is that all of his supers are kind of niche and when they're used.
Truly, yeah. Stun gun headbutt.
Stun gun headbutt is hilarious, but yeah, against people that know it, it's really easy to get out of. This allows him to use his very good EX moves, however. He's got multiple EX moves that are really good in this game.
Here we go. Oh, firing back.
Claire has just been relentless right now. The fierce punch, the heavy, medium punch that hits like a fierce.
Yeah, she's been so good with her spacing this far. And gets some big punishes like that too. And checking the walk back.
And parrying every jump in. Whoa!
What the hell?
The roundhouse hook, the spinning around. There's the butt again. Claire, just dominating right now with Hugo.
Good old bullseye right across the face. Yeah. Okay.
Hero has just shown no answer to that. Finally, I was waiting for an EX elbow to come out.
Not even showing that he's like charging. I think that's the most dangerous thing. Like, especially if you're playing a charge character, you're gonna show that threat, right?
Sweep.
I assume.
Dash 720. No. That is gonna lock it up.
Claire, she even went for the double.
Double. That's the double. That's the double with extra cheese on it right
man.
there.
Give me some of that, actually.
Ooh. Good stuff, Lock Gang Claire. She qualifies out of losers of that pool. That wraps up the 10 a.m. block.
Dang, that's crazy. It's so fast. It was actually so fast.
That was a quick 2 hours, but stay tuned. Not too much longer here. We're going to have some more Third Strike pool action. But once again, Vicious,
dude,
always a pleasure.
I'm glad we get to do this at least once a year. I'm
Definitely,
truly honored, and you're the homie too, so I appreciate you big time. You already know.
Definitely. Once again, stay tuned. More Third Strike coming up shortly.
Engage.